First day this girl started working at the department store, she didn't know what to do because all the customers were animals. She even mistook a possum's baby for luggage and accidentally stepped on the chairman's foot. Luckily, the chairman was calm and didn't mind. He just advised Jenny that, as a good receptionist, she shouldn't blindly ask customers if they need help. Instead, she should observe their eyes to notice their troubles and then offer help proactively. So, Jenny started focusing on the customer's eyes. Soon, she noticed a marten sitting in the corner, looking very troubled. Jenny went over and asked if it needed help. Her arrival seemed like a savior to the marten, which immediately placed its hope in Jenny. The marten pointed to a couple of laughing owls shopping nearby and said they were very important clients for their company. It had been assigned to help them pick out gifts. Before leaving, the boss specifically told the marten to treat them well. However, the owls didn't need any help at all and even rejected the marten when it tried to pay for their purchases. The marten was afraid the boss would think it didn't do a good job, so it asked Jenny for help. Although Jenny agreed, it was also her first day at work. They could only follow the owls around, observing what they might need. Soon, Jenny noticed that the owl lady was often indecisive, hesitating between two items. In the end, she struggled to make a choice. Jenny suggested to the marten, why not buy the items she didn't choose as gifts from the company? That way, it could look like a thoughtful gesture. After all, women often can't resist thinking about things they didn't buy. The marten followed Jenny's advice and gave the gifts to the owl lady. To their surprise, the owl lady was ecstatic. This made the owl gentleman decide to continue working with their company. After sending the clients off to the plane, the marten rushed back to the department store and sincerely thanked Jenny for her help. This recognition from a customer made Jenny, the intern, feel truly happy. But soon, she faced another problem. A beautiful mink came to Jenny for help. It had been working away from home for years and hadn't seen its father in a long time. Now, it wanted to buy a gift for him. From the mink's description, Jenny realized its father was elderly and had a tendency to forget things. He also loved classical items and often wore a kimono. So, Jenny recommended the mink buy a fountain pen for its father. It would match the classical vibe and could help him write down things he might forget. The mink was very pleased with Jenny's suggestion and thought everything was settled. But soon, another elderly customer came to Jenny. He said his daughter was a famous actress, always traveling, and rarely came home. He wanted to buy her a gift. After learning the daughter had beautiful, long hair, Jenny suggested a comb that would make her hair shiny and smooth. The elderly man was satisfied with the gift idea, but being very old, he had to write everything down in a notebook using a fountain pen. Jenny looked at the man's features and felt a strange sense of familiarity. When he pulled out a picture of his daughter, Jenny realized he was the mink's father. This discovery shocked her. The man already had a fountain pen, so giving him another one seemed pointless. Jenny quickly found the mink, who was about to check out, and suggested changing the gift to a pocket watch. She had noticed the elderly man's hair was too long to properly read a wristwatch. A pocket watch wouldn't have that problem. After some persuasion, the mink agreed to switch to the pocket watch. But then Jenny noticed that the mink's hair wasn't long at all. She had cut it for work. Jenny realized both her suggestions were unsuitable. So, she rushed back to the elderly man and recommended swapping the comb for a shawl, which would keep him warm in air-conditioned rooms and protect him from the sun when he was out shooting. The elderly man was very pleased with the shawl, and Jenny finally let out a sigh of relief. But when she went up to the top floor of the mall to relax, Jenny saw the elderly man taking the escalator down, right in front of the mink. If they met now, all their careful preparations would be ruined. Jenny ran down the stairs, trying to stop the elderly man before they crossed paths, but a group of children blocked her way. As she saw the elderly man about to meet the mink, she spotted a peacock nearby. Jenny quickly used her words to provoke the peacock into displaying its feathers.